making some breakfast this morning, but I wanted to talk about Evermore Resort and then Copper Creek because we stayed at both those places when we were in Orlando, and a lot of people asked which one we liked more, which one was better to stay in. So I just want to share our experience at both and then give you what I feel like are the pros and cons so that you can make the best decision for your family, because I don't know what your family likes. It's vastly different staying at both of these places, but we had a great time at both. Starting with Copper Creek, we actually stayed at the cabins at Copper Creek, which were newly renovated. They were really nice. You could tell that they had just been redone. It's located at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. If you're a Disney fan, this is definitely a great place to stay. Copper Creek is part of the Disney Vacation Club, but it's available to everyone. You can take a short boat ride to Magic Kingdom. We stayed at the cabins on the lake, so we got to see the fireworks over the water. We also got to see the boat night show that they do. There were also a lot of really cool amenities on site, such as the 2 different pools. There's a bar and grill. They have boat and bike rentals. And of course, there's a character dining experience there, which we did. It is kind of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs themed. I think they just have Snow White, 2 different dwarfs, and then Maleficent that is there. Or I guess the Evil Queen, I don't know. You definitely can tell you're staying in a Disney property when you're there. Everything is clean, everyone's nice. It's just that unique Disney experience that you have when you're staying at Copper Creek. Overall, I would say both properties are very walkable. Like, we walked to the pool from our cabins, we walked to the dining experiences from our cabin, and like I said, you can walk to the boats to go to the Magic Kingdom as well. Obviously, staying on Disney property, you get transportation to all of the parks, so that's a big plus. Next is Evermore. It definitely is more of this like upscale resort kind of vibe. You can tell you're not on a Disney property, but there were some Disney themed stuff there. I don't know, there's this kind of like carryover that makes you think that Disney has some part of it. In my opinion, for how nice and new it is, there were some maintenance issues that they weren't taking care of, which is kind of unsettling that there could potentially be worse problems later on if they're not taking care of these minor issues now. But overall, we stayed in one of the 4-bedroom villas. It was really nice. We had a great view of the pool. The rooms were definitely more updated because it was like a brand new build. Even though they had just renovated the cabins, the Evermore Resort still felt like it was a newer property. The main draw for Evermore is obviously that giant lagoon that you can swim in. I didn't know this before I went there, but there are only small swimming areas of the entire lagoon. Most of the lagoon is reserved for paddle boarding or kayaking, and you can only do that if the weather is good. If it's even just a little bit windy, they shut that down and you can't do that at all. Another negative would be if there's any lightning in the area, an alarm goes off and they make everyone get out of the pool. There was a couple of rainy days that we had. Obviously, Florida in the summer, rains can kind of pop up in the middle of the afternoon out of nowhere. And if there's any lightning involved, everything gets shut down. I didn't check out the gym at Copper Creek, but Evermore had a really nice gym that had a bunch of new equipment, plenty of room to work out in, and there was only a few people in there when we went. Copper Creek definitely has more of like this Disney intimate theme, much more lodge-like, whereas Evermore, I feel like, is more like bright, open, modern, and I feel like it would be better for larger parties because you could rent houses that are much larger, and they have their own private pools, which obviously you wouldn't have the pool issue getting shut down if it's your own private pool for lightning or bad weather. Nice. You could also see the fireworks from Evermore in the room we were in. I'm not sure if it's every room, but the room we were in, we were able to see not only Epcot's, but Magic Kingdom's fireworks as well. Overall, I think Copper Creek would probably be the best fit if you were someone that is going to Disney while you were there, just because of the proximity to the parks. In my opinion, if you were someone that is going to Disney every day or really loves that Disney experience, then Copper Creek would be a better place for you to stay at. If you are someone that doesn't have a plan to go to the parks every day and is kind of just like enjoying your stay in Orlando, then Evermore may be a better choice for you. I think mainly because I would feel bad about going to the parks every day when I had like such a nice resort to relax at that Evermore is. But if you have bad weather, Evermore is definitely not the place you want to stay. There's really nothing to do if there's bad weather. In the end, I really don't think you can go wrong with Copper Creek or Evermore. It really just depends on how your family likes to vacation and what plans you have for when you're in Orlando. As always, thanks for watching. If you've stayed at Evermore or Copper Creek, let us know which one you liked more or which one you would prefer to stay in. Subscribe if you haven't. You're worth it.